Good morning, this is my Shaman Oracle reading for Tuesday. Today I'm reading for Leo, Virgo, Libra and Scorpio. And this reading here is for Scorpio. Welcome, Scorpio. The reading starts with the Mood Crystals deck. And again, I'm using the negative moods. And the card that came out for you is Needy. Neediness exposes the tendency to look outside of ourselves for attention, comfort, and connection. While such needs are relevant and vital to the human condition, we can develop unhealthy codependency, and if such codependency is not met properly, we may be left with a feeling of anxiety, insecurity, and abandonment. Good stones to help counteract feeling needs are the blue apatite. The blue apatite has the energy of a trusted friend or confidant. When you resonate with this stone, it lends you support, helps you to discern what is behind your neediness, and so helps you to proactively get your needs met. There is the stone Sodalite. It is a stone teaching you to manage your inner resources, so this energy of your inner resource shows up as overflow rather than depletion. You can use the stone to wash away insecurities and implement healthy self-care. The stone Obsidian helps you to take the time to understand and process your needs. It provides a protective space to settle into the depths of needy behaviors without fearing them. And finally, the stone Sunstone. This stone activates your personal power and works to remove a felt scarcity so that you see abundance and shift with regards to your relationships. The Sunstone teaches you to practice making direct requests and allows the other party to meet you halfway. And the next card is the Psychic Tarot card, and out came Temptation. Through this card, addictions and self-limiting behaviors are being addressed. This is a time when you or someone else in your life may be placing too much emphasis on the material, physical world and its pleasures. Even though we are all born connected to the divine source, we have a tendency to pull away from what was once natural. When we become disconnected from spirit, the source that once nourished us is often replaced with a different supply or substitute. In other words, the connection is then forged with food, alcohol, nicotine, codependency to someone, or even work. So the term is leading to being a workaholic. Many of us spend our lives trying to fill the void that was created when the link to the divine was broken. The Temptation card is calling you to take a hard look at life and ask yourself, where in my life am I suffering from addictive behavior? Is there negative thinking or behavior that is causing the life force to seep out of my soul? Are the people and relationships in my life giving me energy, or are they rather draining that energy. Learn to embrace your fears and all of your doubts so that every situation in your life becomes a learning experience. Gaining the knowledge that the physical world teaches will help you transcend to a higher spiritual awareness. And the traditional tarot card that relates to this card temptation is the Devil. The Sacred Destiny card that came out is Simplicity, and this is a beautiful card. I think it's a blue sky, and there is flying a beautiful white feather, and it also relates to that, namely the white feather. Imagine a single white feather illuminated against a blue sky, wafting on the warm air current as it floats to the earth with simplicity and grace. Both Native Americans and Egyptians, they thought feathers were messages from the sky gods. Chiefs would wear feathers to symbolize their communing with the Creator. It was believed that when one wore feathers on one's head, messages from a human could travel to spirit, and likewise, messages and energy from the spiritual realms could travel back down to the human through the hollow shaft of a feather. Feathers were also wafted through the air to cleanse and to purify a space. The sacred landscape wants you to know, to find a sacred simplicity and have clarity in your life. Do only what matters. Release everything else. Simplify your life. Scan all areas and clear both the internal and the external clutter. Rest, rejuvenate, and only participate in what is truly important to you. Relinquish everything else. Do not delay. Do it now. When your life is cluttered with objects, relationships, time constraints, and emotions, there is no room for the spirit. There is too much static and too much stuff to connect to your soul. The smallest amount of clutter clearing can make the biggest difference. And yeah, think about your closet with your clothing in it, and when you take out a few items because you do not really wear them, how makes that feel you? It makes you feel wonderful. You have more space, it looks lighter, it looks better, and you got rid of stuff you do not even wear, right? So that was a good card for that. Next one is the Oracle of the Seven Energies, and that one is, it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. The key concepts are radical acceptance, engaging life on life's terms, observing circumstances and taking them at face value, and recognizing and releasing resistance and denial. What happens when you look at the world is the question. Can you see it exactly as it is, or only as you assume it to be? A door closing isn't an invitation to take a battering ram to it. What if there were another door to lead you to your destiny? If you can release your attachment to getting what you want, you will be surprised by how much energy you have for more important things. Liberated from the burden of yearning, you will have access to what is best for all. Can you try now to accept things as they are and shift your focus and your attention until that other door opens up for you? Radically accept life on life's terms. When you stop fighting against it and instead fight for what you truly desire, more of the world becomes available to you. When you are no longer in denial about what is in front of you, you will be empowered to make necessary changes with respect to yourself, your attitude, and your choices. The irony is that real transformation can happen once you surrender to the idea that things are exactly as they are meant to be. So if you step back with clarity and acceptance, you will realize that life is offering you something magical. Even if circumstances send you on a temporary detour, you will discover treasure beyond your imagination and a new way to embrace the world. Keep this prayer in mind. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And the last card is the Bob Ross Oracle card, and out for you came the Happy Little Accident. There are no mistakes in life, not for Bob Ross and not for anyone. There are only happy little accidents, because anything you do can be transformed from a problem into a creative solution. As Bob often reminded his loyal viewers, sometimes these happy little accidents are the nicest things that could possibly happen in your painting. The happy little accident offers a chance to re-evaluate difficult choices in the past and to then go back and choose a different path. Nothing is too late to fix if you have a desire and a drive to make it right. As Bob always said, learn to work with whatever happens. Learn to work with whatever happens. That is a good finishing for the reading, I think. That was your reading, Scorpio. Thank you for listening. I wish you a beautiful day today. I wish you a great week. Take care and goodbye.